Okay, so I'm writing to my cousin. It's now over a week since the Molesworth Street March, and it is hard to recapture on paper what I felt then. We gathered at Parliament, then marched up Molesworth Street. I heard no comment whatsoever that we were not to walk up there, neither did anybody I know who was there. Mother was about 10 rows from the front, and she heard no order from the police to stop. They led a peaceful, cheerful march up the street and then battened it. For the first time in my life, I knew what absolute terror was. Not at that moment, because we, Joe, Anna, Sig and I, were halfway back. All we knew was that the march had stopped up the front and there seemed to be lots of commotion. Mother, as I said, was very near the front. She saw an old lady on the ground. I began to wonder when I saw a girl come down the street and sit on the footpath with her head in her hands. People were saying that the police had used batons, but I didn't believe it. The march turned and went back to the cenotaph, and they told us what had happened. And a girl stood up in front with blood running down her face, and that's when we knew it was true. I was in tears that such a thing had happened. I didn't understand then, and I don't now, why they decided to club the marchers on a march that was entirely peaceful, taking the same route as we had on Saturday. After this, we lined up again. This time we were at the front. Anna and Sig were in front of Joe and me in the third row. The front row had helmets, but no one else. I would have given a lot for a helmet. I've never been so scared, because at that stage we were deciding if we should try to walk, knowing that if we did, we would be hit. And I was so scared I was shaking. We could leave, of course. The marshals said anyone up the front who didn't want to be hit should leave, but I didn't. Joe was very brave. Anyhow, the marshals decided with our agreement, since it was us who would have been hit, that it wasn't worth getting bashed then for no purpose. We marched on the footpath to the police station and sat down. Mother had left by this stage. I found her back at home, desolate at what had happened. It's like something you've always relied on has been taken away forever. So we had Molesworth Street, and as I said when I was recollecting it to my cousin, that when we were, all lined up again after the battening, I thought, oh my God, I would really love a helmet right now. So I must have gone home and talked to my mum about it, and she dug out the motorcycle helmet. It was my sister's, my sister Janet's. My sister Janet was overseas, so she must have left it in my mum's cupboard. And yeah, what can I say? It was a reassuring thing to have.